I didn't sign up for a 25-minute parts. Also, ha ha.
You laugh.
Hey!
You're a cunt. I'm calling you a cunt 6 months in the past. Longer
Jesus.
than that, actually. So, here's the 360 version.
Man.
I'd say it looks worse, but honestly, it probably doesn't.
I can't tell the
Pause.
difference.
I've got 8 grand. Let's look at my statistics. 26 out of 37 missions. Total game completion, 37%.
Hey!
Wow, Snake.
Hey!
That's barely nothing.
I failed 6 missions.
Oh, jeez.
That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
At least it lets you know how much punishment you have left.
Let's go to tutorials, because there's some stuff in here that's never actually in the game, because like, they kept these tips from the last version where it was presumably free roam, but when a lot of the game was cut, those tutorials remained. Like, it says that fucking... Here's the funny part, it says that saving women who then have sex with you refills your health. So presumably at some point this game had a health bar.
But now it just refills your ammo, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Jesus.
Which is even more inexplicable.
It's like...
Actually, no, it's less inexplicable.
Hey, you've seen the violence around these parts. Everybody has to have ammo.
I take it back. And also, here's a funny part. This is where the game goes from quite easy to hard. This is the point, I'd argue, like, I said it in the church, but this is the point where it just gets obnoxious.
Oh no.
Now, obviously, deaths are cut, so it might not be as apparent, but fuck, I'm not kidding. The game is tricky at this point.
I like how you go out of your way to gather that collectible card.
It's worth it, isn't it?
I missed so many cards. You saw the completion percentage. I'm sad to say I'm never going to 100% this game. I don't have the power to do it.
And you recorded this without 100%ing it?
Nope, this ain't a 100% run. I'm a hack.
What's wrong with you?
It is a speed run, though.
Every Let's Play has to be a 100% run.
Well, surely every playthrough of Riot to Hell is a speed run.
Yeah, it's just getting it over with as quickly as possible. But
I don't know.
I don't imagine there's much competition.
I don't know why, but I don't know if I noticed said this before, but I really like that little thing just dangling off his rifle there.
It is my favourite part of any of the weapons, because I do love they've got this one physics object right next to a completely stiff ribbon. Look at that ribbon.
Jake, what the fuck? Jake.
I'm not sure if I've mentioned it, but the cover system isn't great. I mean, I could take it back based on what we just saw, but it ain't great in practical terms.
Jesus Christ.
Dynamite, on the other hand, actually pretty good. Look at that ricochet. Boom!
Skills!
Boom.
That's the most you can get out of this game.
You're just trying to find fun anywhere you can. Can't blame you.
Neo, this is a fun ride all the way through.
Even though arguably this is where it stops being a light-hearted adventure about familial bonds and becomes a drudgery. No, I'm trying to think of the words here. A slog, a painful uphill battle against your own pride.
Do you think Jake even, remembers why he's doing this?
Probably not.
No. He probably thinks this is the Viet Cong at this point.
Uncle Mac has to, call him every now and then to remind him.
Uncle Mac isn't doing so great himself. He's forgotten as much as anyone else why this is happening.
Yeah,
What about Mikey's girl?
Who's Mikey?
Oh, yeah.
He was some lizard. Jake owned him, then he was run over.
Oh yeah, and the devil's hand killed his pet lizard.
Yeah. And the lizard wanted to go and see a band. I'm not sure why rubber bands have never really been that interesting, but whatever that lizard's into.
Damn.
I mean, it's been so long. So many bikers have died.
I'm starting to think they didn't die. This is like some Highlander shit. Like they're all immortal.
It would explain it, because this biker gang is way too big for its own good.
Or they actually have cloning facilities. I wouldn't be surprised.
So you know whenever Jake rescued those girls, like he slept with them afterwards, why didn't it apply to everyone he rescued? Like, what about, like the old man, like with the motorcycle?
No.
What
I think
about
I don't think Jake wanted to.
Well, I mean, like, we can assume they did. I mean, you remember, like how romantic that was with him.
And our ammo was refilled afterwards.
Yeah.
Maybe that's like it's an underlying plot thread that Jake remembers this man's fond grip around his waist.
Yeah.
So the bridge is lowered by us standing on this because this is weight sensitive, and it also spawns more enemies. So how heavy is Jake exactly? Because this looks like it's made for, well, that truck.
Well,
Is it the massive bullets that I've been shot with?
you see, Jake's soul is being weighed down by his tragic past.
No, you see, Jake's true form is actually, like, the size of a monster truck. And it's all just condensed into this human body. But it retains its mass.
It could also be the motorbike in Jake's pocket.
Remember, Neo, he has pains about Vietnam that's weighing down his soul.
So Jake is human size, but he's actually far more dense than the average human.
In every fucking sense of the word.
He certainly is dense.
Just gotta keep dodging here. This is why the game gets hard at this point, because it's just a crapshoot whether the enemies will blow you to death or not at this point. There is also the little matter of this cannon.
Would you say that Jake is in fact living on a prayer right now?
Well, that not very well, because that turret can just spontaneously kill you because of a level glitch.
Yeah, I remember having that too, in the actual opening of the game.
Yeah, that never happened to me. I never died in the opening, but apparently you can just die on that turret. The game can just crap out on you.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was like a glitch from the actual Gatling gun, or it was some like minion that actually got a really good headshot on me. Minion, some biker.
And yeah, you go all the way back there. That was
Lovely.
just to show you how far back the checkpoint is.
Snake, your cuts are they're just the best.
Yeah, I know. But I just needed to demonstrate how far back you get put before fucking crossfading back over here. That's how much time you lose. And and by the way, I was naive. I thought, okay, that was a one-off. I got on the turret again. This is like 4 lives later.
Jesus Christ.
Well, Neo, you say that these bikers also weighed down this bridge, so what's the gives?
That's true. The whole point of this section is stop them from getting on the pressure-sensitive pad. Or the bridge comes back down. They're willing to throw their lives away over this. How loyal!
It's a lot of loyalty from bikers here.
That guy doesn't quite get it, though. It really is. I'm impressed with these guys. But then I've also realised, if you kill all the ones who are triggered to go to that point, and then just leave the ones who take cover and suppress you, doesn't fucking matter. No new ones will spawn.
Fantastic.
That's great. Oh my god.
I've outwitted the devil's hand. Take that, you technics.
Oh my god.
I imagine it's just like, they're all looking at this like, well, this is a lost cause. We tried our best.
Shoot some bullets so it looks like we're trying.
It's going... What is going down? Who figured it out?
Jake is just standing on the edge.
Here, have some dynamite. You could... On the house.
Look at that one guy running towards it.
It was a nice gift. Maybe he just rused me. Maybe he realised he had to bait me into killing him so new ones will spawn.
I like how the fucking dynamite is basically sticky bombs once you've thrown it.
My favourite part is just how casually Jake chucks it. Like, here, you can have this.
He throws underhanded.
Yeah, no, knowing Jake, he just dynamite. Do you think Jake was a good soldier in Nam?
I think Jake was like a killing machine, like a human weapon.
He must have been.
Maybe they just released him because he was too good at killing, and it was just bad PR that this... Like, it was like Super Soldier.
Well then.
Huh.
Is this a stealth section?
Man, these guys did not hear the commotion outside.
Oh, I thought this was gonna be a stealth section.
Nah. The concept of stealth is kind of above Jake.
Yeah.
Like, subterfuge is probably not in his skill set.
Can you try? I'm trying to imagine Jake stealthing. Oh my god! Please tell me you use that environmental kill.
Maybe I do. Maybe I'm saving it for a rainy day.
Holy shit!
Jesus, all this blood.
You punched him like 3 times at once.
I'm pretty sure, like, all those
There we
punches drained him of most of his blood.
Oh jeez!
That's
Oh,
why
that
he's
was
dead
weak.
now. So this is the advanced counter. As you can see, it's advanced.
Are Jake's knuckles just really sharp?
No, they look kind of blunt. They look kind of hammy. I've never really thought about it before, but Jake's hands are really kind of unsettling.
They're huge.
So where is all this blood coming from?
People were naturally more bloody then. We lost it in the intervening years. I have no idea what happened there, and I was the one playing.
I think you throw a knife into his face.
Oh, that would answer it,
It's
yeah.
a pipe wrench.
And then picked up his wrench.
Maybe all the blood just goes to people's
Jeez.
hands in this universe. And maybe it's Jake's blood out of his hands that's coming out.
No. Somehow, Jake is actually creating blood. Like, not just creates new blood with it when he punches someone.
So does throwing dynamite just set all of the AI on scramble mode?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It seems so.
They'll just run, but not necessarily away from the dynamite.
yeah. They just kind of run. Like, I don't think they quite realize how dynamite works. Maybe, like, there was a sacrificial AI kind of thing, like one guy will throw himself on top of it, but they never completely worked out how to get it to work. Programming's hard. It really is.
Oh, I expected an elaborate kill with him grabbing the axe.
Yeah, seriously.
No, you've really got to prepare for disappointment when it comes to your canned animations here, because we've seen all of them. The axe is just there to show that the Devil's Hand were a respectable workforce who protected the loggers.
Again, it seems that Devil Hand owns pretty much every industry and everything in whatever they're in.
Also, think about the fact, do you see any loggers here?
No.
They could safely evacuated them.
The Devil's Hands are the pillars of the KISS community, really. When Jake takes them down, this entire, like, whatever, like, miles long place this game takes place in, the whole community is just gonna crumble.
Basically. But Jake gotta avenge his pet lizard, Mikey.
Oh, I was using a Hawkpog at the time as well.
Oh
Man.
This game is so retro.
Again, you hit both of them with one swing. That's pretty great, actually.
Yeah. This game just leaps and bounds above the Arkham games, which it's trying to emulate the combat of, I think. It's kind of hard to say what this game is emulating when it's not doing it that well at all. You know what the fun part is as well?
What?
I like the game Sleeping Dogs, but the shootout segments in that game are not good.
No, I agree.
They're roughly on par with this.
I would agree. Sleeping Dog is a fun game otherwise. It's
Yeah.
right the hell, it has a hodgepodge of like Arkham, Sleeping Dogs with all the environmental kills and so on. And I don't know.
But with none of the, like, Hong Kong flair.
Oh, I don't know. Full throttle.
It's too bad you can't do spinning heel kicks in this game.
Yeah, if Jake was a martial artist, then we could have really had something
Yeah.
here. It would have been a bit hard to explain, but then, with this game, would you really question it that much at this point?
Yeah.
Also, that enemy has 100% accuracy, so be very careful.
Oh boy. You know,
I
I'm
have
still
no
sad.
idea why.
I'm still sad that the Deep Silver's Right to Hell franchise never came to be.
Yeah, we could have had toys, action figures, and Toys R
Oh my
Us.
god, and I would so buy Jake action figure, a shitty one with like, I don't know, punching action.
I'd like one that you could pull like a thing at the back and he speaks. I'm not sure what lines it'd have.
What would that Jake plush say?
Why can't you do things the easy way? That'd be all it
Oh,
says.
no, I have another idea. A action set.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Jake just like, huh?
Oh, man. But no, Jake Right to Hell action set called the Power Plant, and it has a feature where if you put the Jake figure at a certain spot, the whole thing explodes.
I think Jake's face there was just like, what? Did I do that?
Yeah. It's like, did I make a log move?
Am I gonna have to shut down the power plant again to get past these logs?
Am I going to have to go burn down every tree in the area?
You know, for some reason, now that I mention Full Throttle, I can totally see a Right to Hell point and click game with Jake. He has the fucking mentality of like obtuse puzzle solving, so why not? Oh!
Jeez Christ.
I'm surprised the log just didn't stop because of Jake's head.
Like, I am legitimately fucking fascinated with kind of like levels designed by people who clearly have no fucking clue how a level should be paced. Because they just have that one incredibly easy gimmick right before the fucking finale of a stage. Spoiler, we're heading for the finale
thank
of this
God.
section.
Oh boy.
And then I have a crowbar.
Oh.
I don't know where I got that from.
Are we really gonna kill a man with that much style?
Sadly, yeah.
Sputnik.
Yours, me as your daddy.
Who says that? Like,
Is that a double chainsaw?
You know that the boss wants his boys dead.
Was this guy like considered for Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2?
Pretty boy.
Maybe.
Don't you
This is some Dead Rising shit, yo.
Caesar is the boss.
he kind of is like a Dead Rising psychopath.
Yeah. How is Jake gonna defeat this crazy man?
Oh,
Oh!
by the way, this is the second section in the game where we're not allowed to use our guns.
Oh no.
We actually are... Like, think about the fact they knew how to disable guns, but they only did it twice.
They probably didn't have the time or resources to do it anymore. So it's like, we're gonna make this count, yeah?
Maybe.
You're dead.
I mean, like, I'm not sure if it's a less or more optimistic viewpoint that they knew how to do it, they just decided not to because they realized their own combat was not fun.
Also, oh god, his hair. Also, yeah, that the blonde dude you just
Oh
punched
no!
out, I'm pretty sure that was like the Jake model. Maybe under that mask.
You infused him into that mask, yeah.
Maybe under that mask lurks Jake's face.
Roll. This is the one section where you have to use the roll as well, or else he'll headbutt you for trying.
Yeah.
You can't block this, you have to
So-
dodge. Oh,
Wow.
So this boss is hard then.
I'm not very good at this game, by the way, like...
Does he seriously have like a fucking like tired cooldown state?
Yes, he does, because that that chainsaw's heavy. And then he gets bored and says, no, let's go fight downstairs, there's a gimmick down there, I heard about it.
I like how he just... My god.
Oh boy, we're gonna have to fight in a log room. I'll equip my AK for AK. I'll equip my assault rifle for this hallway. Better put it away. The boss is over there. He might be mad.
Jake fights with honor
Occasionally.
when he feels like it.
He's earned it.
Yeah, no, it's like this dude has a double chainsaw. Worthwhile.
You can't just ruin that chance to fight someone with a double chainsaw with a crowbar.
What we're hearing right now is Ride to Hell's One-Winged Angel.
Yes, the most classical of video game soundtracks.
666 has the highest power level out of any villain we fought thus far. He's even more powerful than Greasy Steve.
Would you watch a shonen anime based on Ride to Hell?
Absolutely.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Or has the video game already done
Obviously. Like,
that? How will Jake overcome this enemy?
Snake, can you imagine basically JoJo except Ride to Hell?
Oh, I'd watch that.
Imagine if Greasy Steve and 666 teamed up together.
My god, Greasy Steve would just grease up that chainsaw real good. Grease
Yeah,
up.
Yeah, he'd grease up the whole floor, and then fucking 666 would start riding along the ground with the chainsaw.
Yes.
I don't know how Jake would actually overcome that. I don't think I'd want Jake to overcome that.
Jake would then realize, wait, logs move. And then use that in a tactical attack.
So, as you can see, both of us here are chaining together attacks.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's all I've got. Oh!
God damn.
Ooh.
And you said Jake wasn't a martial artist.
I guess he is. I mean, brawling is a martial art. It's a kind of biker martial art.
Yeah.
Designed for fighting in the rough American wherever this
No.
is.
He's a master of, Jake Kundo.
Jake Kundo.
God damn it. Now that's a fucking pun. Jake. Bruce Lee is a fucking hack, I swear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, by the way, we've got the boss
Ooh.
down pat. Now we just gotta, whittle his health down. Like, health bars are nice and all, but maybe he has regenerating health as well. It's kind of hard to tell.
Who knows?
Jake never gives up, though.
Never surrender.
So sweet, I linked you this like a couple parts ago, but the only other racing game that I bothered to look up from Eutechnics was a cheap fucking mobile phone Warhammer game. So,
Yeah.
how do you feel Warhammer is being handled now that the license is gone? Wow,
Yeah.
embarrassing, he was bored all along.
That crowbar could take some punishment.
Well, honestly, Snake, Warhammer is being abused anyway, so...
But at least THQ had the exclusive video game rights before.
Okay, is Jake just a Bond villain now?
Yeah, he is.
Here you see very big shades of grey. Is Jake really the villain? The hero? Or is he just a villain?
Shriveling little prick.
I don't know much. Justice Caesar wants you.
The best thing is, 666's best hope is that Jake is literally too fucking stupid to actually operate this machine.
They must have fell out, because he doesn't want you in the picture either. Everything was planned. You and your brother were on the hit list. When those guys
Not much of a great plan.
heard you were Toledo's boys,
I think it's pronounced Kaisar, by the way.
look, that's all
You've been replaying fucking Fallout recently. I don't think this guy's played much Fallout.
No.
know where Caesar is. They keep
And he'll never get the chance to, because Jake is evil.
Kimusabi. I'll send
Rip.
you with dough.
Think about the fact everyone we've killed, we've deprived them of the chance to play New Vegas.
Just
That's really your barometer for morality there.
Damn.
He's not too hard to find. Just check out the races. He's not too far from them.
Also, 666's voice. I do not expect that voice from from him.
I'll be honest. Of all the scum, been the most helpful.
Damn.
With Jake, that's not even cruel, that's just earnest.
Oh my god, he really is a Bond villain now. That was a Bond villain line.
Make it rich, please. No, no.
Jake
my
has
God.
crossed the moral event horizon. I'm no longer on his side. He's become the monster.
You know, yeah, I was with Jake up to now.